Hello and welcome in, everyone. Season 6 is upon us, and the favorites are looking for greener pastures. We are hoping to see a huge success story here in the third season of us running the favorites. Last year was tough. We ended up falling one game behind the wild card standings, and we got ourselves left out of the playoffs for the second consecutive year with this team, and we went all in. We have spent nearly everything. We have $200,000 left in surplus. So we have a lot of investment in this team, and we are hoping that it pays off this year. Let's take a look at some of the players that we brought in. If you missed the off-season video, definitely encourage you to check that one out. But we will have a few returning familiar faces. Starter Aaliyah Sesame, Tiger Gray, Jack Mars, Fernanda Branch, Sullivan Reddier, Jonah Gonzalez, and Odin Thomas are your starters from last year. They have come back. We also see Mohammed McCormick. We see Dash Boyd coming back as backup options for this team. But here are a couple of new faces you haven't seen before. For last year's All-Star, RJ Solomon, he played for the, let's see, where are you, RJ? He didn't have a great year, but it was good enough for his team for him to reach below zeros. He ended up having a decent enough season to get himself into the All-Star game. He will be here with us as a infield backup option and a decent bench bat. We see Cora Bobbert coming in. Cora has Tier 3 Ace Exterminator, but also has Tier 3 Butterfingers, so she's going to be a nice offensive option for us, but a scary defender despite the 81 fielding. So I'm excited about them in the infield. We will have huge signing Nick Wilkerson. If you remember back to the first episode of The Favorites, it came down to me deciding between Nick Wilkerson and Asher Garcia. We don't have to make that choice anymore because they are both on the team. We spent a lot of money on bringing in the 22-year-old. He has 99 power, 99 speed, has 60 contacts, but Tier 3 Little Hack. I'm excited to see how that plays up for him. He also has Tier 2 Wild Thrower, so very scary, but he can play every position in the field except catcher, so hopeful he can be helpful for us to kind of push us over the top. And then Castiel Andrews, just kind of a decent backup option for us in the outfield. Has good contact speed and arm, below average fielding, very low power, also has Tier 3 Little Hack, so that'll help him out offensively for us as a bench bat. Pitching wise, we kept Asher Garcia, we kept Colton Blackburn, we kept Cairo Cohen, and we kept Jericho House. Those will all be returning pitchers for us. We brought in newcomer Victor Simmons with a Tier 3 Elite Four-Seam fastball. He replaces Jess Trujillo. That's a sad decision to make, but I think this was a direct upgrade in almost every facet of the starter. And so I'm excited to see what Victor does. Colton Blackburn will be joined by his former teammate Clark Cohen and cousin of Cairo Cohen. Clark, the veteran, will come back with his Tier 3 Elite Curveball. He didn't pitch great for us, but he was not terrible in a few of his starts, so he'll be back with us. In the bullpen, we did release Chris Blopside for Emerson Bauer with Tier 2 Clutch. I think she has good talent. She's a lefty in the bullpen. Avery Connor will come in with Tier 3 Elite Four-Seam Fastball and Tier 3 Gets Ahead. Then we will have Eternity Woody as a lefty with Elite Slider, so kind of to pair with Cairo Cohen with his Elite Slider from the right side, we have Eternity from the left side. So a lot of sweeping movement from these pitchers, but a lot of Tier 3 traits. We got up to 14 Tier 3 traits this year. I'm very happy about that. I think I maximized this team as much as possible. We have 0.2 million in surplus, so not a lot of development from this team this year. We do have a lot of negative traits, 2 at Tier 3, and that's Slowpoke here from Dash and Butterfingers from Cora. We have Tier 2 Easy Target and Tier 2 Wild Thrower. My goal is, the two I want to prioritize are the Wild Thrower and the Easy Target. But if we can get rid of Butterfingers and Slowpoke along the way, I'd be willing to do that. We do have 8.6 million in PDO funds. Actually, speaking of which, let's see if there's anything available. There's the chance for Colton to lose Workhorse, not interested. Cairo to lose Elite Slider, not interested. I'm not going to develop RJ here. Eternity is not going to lose the slider. Wow, what terrible development options for us. But that's okay, whatever. Here's the thing. We are at the beginning of season 6, and they are kicking things off with a lethal matchup here. Reed Blackwell versus Asher Garcia. The Dive Bombers won the championship last year, so they will get the start here against us as the first game of season 6. Doing a quick look at our schedule, we're going to see the Dive Bombers twice this year. We are home for this matchup. We were away last time against these two teams. Next, we will face the Burglars. We faced them twice. We have a doubleheader against them in their own park like we did last year. We will have to see the Skimmers twice. We only see the Rippers twice, so that's good. I'm sorry, the Skimmers we'll see 3 times. We play them towards the end of the season as well. Skulls twice. That's going to be a scary one. And then the rest of our conference opponents will be 3 times. So I'm glad we only see the Dive Bombers twice. Rippers twice. It's going to be the Skimmers are the only team we see 3 times. No, the Burglars as well. So let's get things started. I'm really antsy about this matchup. I'm recording this video right after I finished the off season because I really just want to see how these two elite aces pitch against each other. Plus, we set the lineup last time. We have 2 ace exterminators in the starting lineup. So we'll start with Jonah Gonzalez leading off as he did a lot last year. He was a big on-base guy, and we'll hope that continues. Tiger Gray made the all-star team. He'll be in the number 2 spot, followed by Jack Mars will be our number 3 hitter from second base. Big bopper Nick Wilkerson will go to the 4 spot at playing center field. Odin Thomas, an all-star. Oh, I forgot to mention, Nick Wilkerson made the all-star game last year as well. He played for the Dirt Dogs, so he makes it to the All-Star game, or he makes it to the All-Star game last season, had 4 home runs and 12 RBIs, and we're going to see if he can capitalize on that and build off of it for this year. Odin Thomas, All-Star, goes to right field. Aaliyah Sesame will have ace exterminator from the catcher position. Cora Bobbert will get the start in the DH role with tier 3 ace exterminator. Then we have Fernanda Branch at third, and Sylvan Reddy are rounding out the starting lineup for Asher Garcia. So good defensive team, very good offensive team right now, and we're going to need it against Reed Blackwell. Let's get things started. We head home to Colonial Plaza. It's going to be a night game kicking off season 6. What an exciting way to start the season. We're going to have a big matchup here. We ended up beating Reed Blackwell last year 3-0 against the Dive Bombers. That was our first game against them last year, and it was a big one. It was about, I think, 4 innings in before we ended up scoring a run, and Asher Garcia had a complete game shutout. Tony Centercut remains on the Dive Bombers. I believe now he joins Rock Quintana. We didn't look at the lineup on the way in. Tier 2 fastball hitter for Tony Centercut, so Asher does have to be careful. He does rely on the changeup a lot. Curveball down in the dirt, swung for strike 3. This one's tailing full. Oh, it's get out of play, and it's going to go foul. He gets a fastball, and he yanks it down the left field line, almost hits a home run in his first at-bat against Asher Garcia. Ball low and away. 1-2 count here for Tony. And a curveball popped foul. So good battle here for these two. 2 former MVPs. And Asher will win that matchup as it'll pop up into right field. Odin Thomas will haul it in for out number 1. Knox Dominguez will come up. I think he's newly signed from the Dive Bombers. His first at-bat is No, actually, last year he was on the Dive Bombers. He made a couple of errors at third base, and he'll dink one into left field down in front of Jonah Gonzalez, and a one-out single for Dominguez. 1-on, 1-out for Messiah Marino. The first baseman will come up with tier 1 easy target. That'll help Asher Garcia here, and a changeup lofted into left field. Calling it will be Jonah Gonzalez. Runner retreats back to first, and that's out number 2. Now comes Max Panther. Left fielder with tier 2 tough out, tier 2 base rounder. Has been a threat throughout these years. And he is here as Asher Garcia serves him a fastball right down the middle. Max pounces on it like the Panther he is, and it's a 2-run shot here with 2 outs. in the top of the first, and the 459-foot shot from Max Panther gives the Dive Bombers the lead. The last year's champions pounce first, and it's a 2-0 lead here in the top of the first. Here comes former outlaw Rock Quintana. Swings through strike one. Tier 2 off-speed hitter, Tier 2 little hack. An off-speed pitch fouled off, and it's an 0-2 count here. Give him the fastball. An off-speed changeup there, pulled foul. Asher is tense. Oh, just missing on the slider. 1-2 count. And Asher will have him foul off to the right side. That one gets down. 1-2 still here. Rock swings through the changeup for strike three. He goes down swinging, but Max Panther pounces on a fastball down the middle and gets the Dive Bombers the lead here in the top of the first. So Asher's got some work to do. This offense has some work to do to try and catch up against a potent pitcher, Ace Reeve Blackwell, with Tier 2 elite slider and Tier 2. Well, that bat shatters, and it stays in foul or fair territory for Pennington for out number one. So unfortunate at bat there for Jonah Gonzalez. Tiger Gray comes up, the all-star, with Tier 2 easy targeting for helping out Reeve Blackwell, which he doesn't need any help. First pitch foul down the third base line, just foul. And he falls behind 0-2 here. Tiger will pop one up. It's in foul territory. It's potentially playable, and Knox can't get over there. It's going to land foul. We'll do it again. And a dribbler down the third base line. It's going to be a tough play for Reeve Blackwell, and nice hustle from Tiger Gray as he reaches on a swinging bunt down the third baseline. Reeve did get over there and threw it to first. It was a close play, but Tiger makes it safely, and it's a 1-on, 1-out. And Jack Mars pounces on the first pitch he sees and sends it into right field, and it'll be 2-on and 1-out. So good start for Jack Mars, and now newcomer Nick Wilkerson comes up. 99 speed, 99 power, Tier 3 little hack with 60 contact. First pitch swinging, fouls it off, and there's the little hack activated. Oh my God, he looks so good. Strike two somehow on the corner. He falls behind 0-2. He pops one foul and out of play. Let's get to Reeve here. Come on. Ball inside on the slider. Doesn't bite. Fouls one off, just catches the outside part of the plate, and he stays alive. And a dribbler, and that weird bounce from Knox Dominguez. He goes to second, and a dirt throw from the second baseman. Nick Wilkerson, with that speed, is always able to beat that out, and it'll be 2 outs with runners on the corners here. Dominguez, nice reaction on that weird hop there in front of third base. Odin made it to the All-Star game. Let's see if he can get hot here early. Tier 2 bad ball hitter. 1-1 count here for Reeve against Odin. Pulls one foul, and he falls behind 1-2. And gets him on the slider. That's strike three. We miss an opportunity. Odin knows it. And we leave 2 on in the bottom of the first. So we're still down 2-0. Dive Bombers will go back out to the plate, starting with Deacon Cannon. Shortstop will come up for his first at-bat. No traits for him. Asher Garcia, with that strikeout against Quintana, ends up getting the mojo back. He gets ahead 0-2 here, and a changeup will be popped foul. Ball in the dirt, doesn't bite on the curveball, but almost did. Fernanda Branch with diving play down the line, and she's able to get up and throw it to first. Doesn't even activate cannon arm, and she's able to make the play. Incredible from Fernanda Branch, staying hot defensively. Lax McWallies will come up, center fielder with Tier 2 bunter. Also has Tier 2 pinch perfect, which we won't see activated here. We've never seen it before, at least I don't remember. Not much power. Over the glove of Jack Mars and into right field. He's a great speed demon out there on the bases, so we have to be very careful with him out there. Raiden Riel will come up, the left fielder playing right field today. Great contact hitter, decent speed, not much power. But again, if we can get a grounder here, especially a quick one to the infield, as a runner takes off on the hit and run, and it's going to tail foul. That gets down, and it's a 1-1 count here. Riel, we do not want to see on the base pass as he has Tier 3 distractor. Another one foul, and he falls behind 1-2. Changeup will get pulled through the right side, slowly into right field. Owen Thomas will come throwing that one very quickly, but sneaking through A really cheap hit there, and 2 on with nobody out for Franklin Pennington with tier 2 high pitch. So Asher tense once again. He has tier 2 rally stopper. Not a good start for him, especially from what we saw from him and what we expect from him. They check on the runner, and good knockdown from Jack Mars as that ball almost got into center field. Strike 2, an 0-2 count here for Franklin. High pitch that he doesn't swing at, but it misses the top of the zone, and a changeup will be fouled off. 1-2 still, and challenging him. Changeup, ball down to the first base or third base, and the runner steals third base, and now that will open up second for Real over at first, which means that we will see the tier 3 distractor activated. Helping out is Rally Stopper, and 2 outs here for Tony Centercut. Almost hit a home run in his first at-bat here. He falls behind 0-2. Looking for a fastball. He gets a changeup. It's high for ball 1. And fastball! He gets it by him, blows it past him on the 97-mile-an-hour fastball, high and in. Tony Centercut couldn't catch up to it and couldn't stop himself, so he stranded the bases loaded. The rally stopper does his job. And Asher Garcia is not looking clean today, so we're going to need some help from the offense for sure. Elias Sesame will lead off the bottom of the second with tier 1 first pitch Slayer taken for a ball. As tier 3 Ace Exterminator. She had a good year, almost made the All-Star team. She falls behind at 1-2 here. He's throwing gas right now. Reeve at 100 miles an hour on the gun, on the fastball. He throws the curveball, and that got her swinging, so that's strike 3 and out number 1. Cora Bobbert will come up with tier 3 Ace Exterminator. We'll see if she can do something in her first time with the favorites. First base down the line, and that's going to get right over the bag into right field corner, and Raiden Riel will cut it off, but a nice first pitch swing from Cora Bobbert will put her on first base with 1 out for Fernanda Branch. Fernanda had a decent year last year. I think above 400 was her batting average. We'll have tier 2 contact versus righties here. Reeve will get a first pitch strike on the 2-seam fastball. Not much speed at first. Fernanda takes ball high. Well outside. Oh, it looked like a pitch out, and she still swung at it. And she hits this one. It's going to land foul and down the first base line. 1-2 count here for Fernanda. She stays alive, fouling one off. And pulls one foul inside there on the slider. 1-2 count. Reeve will get her swinging on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball. She goes down, and it's 2 outs for Sullivan Reddier. Tier 2 Mind Gamer activated here, helping out the offense, trying to knock down Reeve Blackwell's accuracy a bit. First pitch inside on the curveball, doesn't catch the corner. And there's a slider that's going to be pulled foul. 1-1 count. Sullivan will get that one. Oh, just foul down the right field line. We'll do it again. And a curveball. Nasty pitch from Reeve Blackwell. Doing what he does best. That's a clean inning for him. He does give up a base hit, but nothing. The runner gets stranded, and that's now 3 runners stranded on the bases for the favorites. That's not what we want to see. Knox Dominguez will come up against Asher, a dribbler to the pitcher. Asher tosses over and throws the first runner out for out number 1. Messiah Marino comes up over 1. Tier 1 easy target, helping out Asher. Ball low and in the dirt. Asher gets his mojo back. Gets a strike there on the changeup, but he's already over 40 pitches, so who knows how long he can go in this one. Marino will send one up the box, and it's going to be a 1-out single. Little misplay there from Nick Wilkerson, but no harm, no foul. And Max Panther, who we talked about being a menace for us in this Chemlock League, hit a huge home run in his first at-bat. A 2-run shot is the difference in this ballgame right now. He pops one foul, and he falls behind 0-2 quickly. Tough out will activate a tier 2. And a fastball sent to left field. It's going to get over to Jonah Gonzalez, who catches that for out number 2. And runner retreats back. We have 2 out and 1 on for Rock Quintana. 0 for 1. He struck out on a changeup. And Asher Garcia going to have to try and challenge him again. It's It's going to be an off-speed pitch sent into right field. It gets past Odin Thomas into the corner. Heading to third is Messiah Marino. He'll reach safely there, and Rock Quintana with a big single will put runners on the corners for Deacon Cannon. With 2 outs, Deacon 0 for 1. Asher will have tier 2 rally stopper, putting him pretty much at his normal attributes. He's up to 50 pitches on this next one here. He gets ahead 0-2. And a fly into deep right center field. That's going to be playable for Odin Thomas, catching it for out number 3. So another clean inning for, or I guess I should say a quiet inning for the Dive Bombers, all things considered. They don't score any runs. Asher Garcia getting tired, so we're likely going to see the bullpen come in here shortly. Jonah will come up here to lead things off in the third. First pitch strike on the slider. Little Hack will activate. Takes ball 1. Inside, checks his swing and holds. And a fastball gets fouled back, so 1-2 count, and Little Hack is back. Chase is outside. There's strike 3. Reed Blackwell putting on a clinic today. Tiger Gray reached on a dribbler down the third baseline, a little single to get things started for him. Reeve is locked in. He has not hit 40 pitches just yet. And this one's going to go up the middle. Rock Quintana will backhand and throw to first. That's out number 2, excuse me. Jack Mars followed the single from Tiger Gray with a single of his own down the right field line, or down into right field. Takes a first pitch strike. Little Hack activates for him. Dribbler foul. He falls behind 0-2. Reeve already 5 strikeouts on the game. Has allowed 3 hits. And Jack Mars will get a base hit up the middle. So he keeps the inning alive with 2 outs. And now Nick Wilkerson will come up 0 for 1 today. He reached base on a fielder's choice. A grounder to third base last time. We'll see if he can find a pitch to drive here. First pitch, ball low. Fouls one back, and it's even 1-1. Good speed over at first. Nick swings through strike 2 on the slider, and now Little Hack will activate for him on a 1-2 with 2 outs. Makes contact on the curveball. Fouls it back. Enters the slider. He's late on it. It fouls it off. Fighting it off, and it's 1-2 still. And he chases one inside. That's strike 3. Nick goes down, and that'll end the inning. So another strikeout for Reeve Blackwell, I believe, is 6th. And we head to the top of the 4th. We'll start with Lax McWallies. He singled and stole third earlier in the game. Asher getting tired. First pitch swinging, and it's going to be popped up to shortstop for Sullivan Reddier. That's out number 1. Ryden Riel reached on a little pull single down the right field. Not into right field, just really slow moving ball there. And he reached base safely last time. Nobody on, 1 out. He falls behind 1-2. Asher throws one in the dirt on the curveball. No bite there. And changeup for strike 3. Raiden goes down swinging. And 2 outs for Franklin Pennington, who's 0 for 1. Again, has tier 2 high pitch, so got to be careful here. Asher approaching the 60 pitch mark. Curveball strike 1 called, or swung through, excuse me. Garcia sneezes. God bless you. Ball outside on the curve. Changeup will be pulled foul, and it's a 1-2 count. Come on. Oh, just misses the bottom of the zone. And there's the strike 3 called. Asher Garcia gets him looking, and that's going to be out number 3. So we get through 4. Asher hasn't been clean, but one mistake in the first is what cost him right now, as we're still down 2-0. Odin Thomas 0 for 1. He's struck out swinging with 2 on and 2 out in the first inning, I believe. He's going to look to try and redeem himself. And he does here. He gets a curveball. He sends to deep center field while he's on his back. Oh, it's right over the wall. The dead center field. Odin Thomas. He does redeem himself. 428, about just as short as you could make it to still get a home run. And he cuts the lead in half. We're now down 2-1. Odin with a big home run in game 1 of this season. And the favorites are back in this one. Reeve Blackwell showing that he is vulnerable. Leah Sesame will come up. She swings through the first pitch, strike 1. And she'll hit one weakly to shortstop Deacon Cannon with an easy throw to first. That's out number 1. Cora Bobbert pushed one down the first baseline, just went right over the bag and reached base safely, but got stranded at first. And with Ace Exterminator activated, she keys up on the curveball, but still ahead of it. Swings through strike 2. She falls behind down 0-2 now. And a curveball, she has to protect the plate, and it goes right to Rock Quintana, who will throw out the runner heading to first. That's out number 2. Fernanda Branch looked silly in her first at-bat. She chased one well outside, and she struck out. Contact first righty's activated. Reeve now approaching the 60-pitch mark. Slider taken for strike 1, right down the middle. And Reeve Blackwell gets a comebacker, sent it to first for out number 3. But Odin Thomas comes through with a big home run to break the scoreless streak, and it's 2-1 heading into the top of the 5th.
Number 14, Tony Centercut.
We'll see Tony Centercut walk up for his third at-bat. He's 0 for 2. And Avery Connor will get the call from the pen to replace Asher Garcia. Avery Connor, one of our weaker pitchers, but still has a Tier 3 elite four-seam fastball, but not good against, not the right option against Tony Centercut, as he gets that one just foul. Holy moly. 0-2 count here for Tony. Ball low and away, or low and in, excuse me. And another ball low, but this one he makes contact and pulls it into left field. You know, you can't do that to Tony. I don't know why we went to Avery Connor, the fastball thrower, with a fastball hitter on the mound, or at the plate. Tony gets pulled for Reed Ibarra. Reed with great speed and Tier 3 stealer. So Avery has to be careful here. Curveball for strike 1. Good throw there. Good spot. Dominguez, will see him take off. And good throw from Aaliyah Sesame, but with Tier 3 stealer, that's almost impossible, especially with 99 speed like that. Hit to deep center field, calling it is Nick Wilkerson. Runner tagging from second. We'll see if no wild thrower, thank God, but runner will easily advance to third base with 1 out. And that's a sacrifice fly for Knox Dominguez. And Messiah Marino will come up 1 for 2 today. Max pressure now. Avery Connor finding himself in a tough situation. Popped foul there. And this one lofted into left field, and that's going to get down. Damn it. It's going to be another run scored. They get that one back immediately. Tony Centercut with a base hit. Pinch runner. Ibarra steals second, advances to third on the sacrifice fly to center, and then a blooping base hit into left field will get the runner home. They have to go to second there, and in double play depth, you saw Jack Mars was playing more up the middle, and a grounder to second base. He had to range to his left. He got it over to second base to get the lead runner, and a runner reaches on the fielder's choice. Rock Quintana gets an off-speed pitch. What are we doing here? So we're going to throw fastballs to the fastball hitter. We're going to throw off-speed pitches to the off-speed hitter. What are we thinking here? See, this is the thing that pisses me off. I tried to kind of cover all my bases. We have elite sliders in the bullpen. We have elite fastballs in the bullpen. Use them wisely. Instead, Avery Connor is here coming in for no reason. And this one hit to dead center field, getting over to his Nick Wilkerson, and that'll be out number 3. But a run scores. Nice little small ball from the Dive Bombers. They can do it in many ways, and that's why they're a championship team. But we have to beat teams like this. We swept the Dive Bombers last year over the season, but it's not looking good right now as we head to the bottom of the 5th. It's going to go 9-1-2, starting with Sullivan Reddier. That was the 60th pitch for Reeve Blackwell, so he is getting close to the end of his day, but he has still been dominant. Outside of the one mistake to Odin Thomas, it popped up into foul territory. That's going to be an easy catch for out number 1. Sullivan Reddier will be the first out of the 5th. Jonah Gonzalez having a tough start. Again, this was a big ask to have him come in and lead off against Reeve Blackwell. 2-0 count. Pulls one foul. Strike 2 called on the corner. Bullshit call there, and it's 2-2. And pop foul, staying alive, is Jonah. Great contact hitter. And he makes contact there, but it's going to be a grounder to short. Even with sprinter, it's going to be an easy play for Deacon Cannon, and Jonah Gonzalez loses his mojo right out of the gate as he goes 0 for 3 today. That's a tough start for us. Tiger, 1 for 2. He has easy target activated, helping out Reeve, especially as he's getting tired. Over 70 pitches now. Ball 3. 3-0 count. Composed activates, and Tiger should be taken all the way. And it's a strike on the two-seam fastball. Just catches the corner. And a curveball gets him to loft to second base, and Rock Quintana will haul that one in. So we head to the last of the inning, folks. It's down, the Dive Bombers up 3-1. They're going to go 7-8-9. We'll see if Avery Connor stays out there. He likely will. Yep, he does against Lax McWally's. 1 for 2 with a single. First pitch strike on the corner, so he gets ahead in the count. And this one hit into right field. It's going to get down in front of Odin Thomas. They've been dinking and dunking all night. Man, that's so frustrating. They made one hard hit ball, and that was the Max Panther home run. Outside of that, they've been just sneaking the ball through everywhere, and we can't do anything to defend that. Raiden Real will come up, and he gets one through the left side. Another dinker. So stupid. So 2 on, nobody out. Avery Connor struggling in his first appearance with the favorites. Oh, Franklin Pennington 0 for 2. Tier 2 high pitch. Avery Connor looking to try and figure things out. Showing bunt, pulls back, and it's strike 1. Showing bunt again, pulls back, strike 2. Or ball 1, excuse me. Showing bunt, pulls back, ball 2. 2-1 count here. Swings through strike 2. It's now even. See if we can get a Connor. Get the fastball called, and that's strike 3. Frozen Pennington goes down looking. And Breed Ibarra will now come up. Tier 2 fastball hitter, Tier 3 stealer. He came in to pinch run for, come on, Jack. Yes, backhand to Reed. Aw, man. Nice little play from Jack Mars as he came charging in. Didn't try to tag the runner despite them being right there, and ends up getting the lead runner at second base. Great speed on the base paths on the corners here with 2 outs for Nox Dominguez. Off-speed pitch popped up and fouled away. I say you check on the runner here. No runner stealing there, and falls behind 0-2. Nox Dominguez 1 for 3. He pops it foul. Runners did take off there. 0-2 still. Dominguez will check his swing and hold back on ball 1. Ball 2 outside. 2-2 count. 2 outs. 2 on. Popped foul once again. Avery Connor over 30 pitches now. Ball in the dirt, gets away from Elias Sesame. Runner coming home. Will slide in safely. Runner advances to second base, and what a fucking missed opportunity there. And he walks Nox Dominguez again. Gets ahead 0-2. Falls behind. Allows the runners to score. And it's now 4-1 ball game for us. And the top of the 6th, 2 on for Messiah Marino. Great speed on the base paths. Gets ahead of the strike at 100 miles. Pull Connor here, please. Ball inside, 2-1 count. Can't find the strike zone right now to save his life. It's 3-1 now. Messiah Marino will take strike 2. Thank God. Full count, runners will take off. Fouled back, and we'll do it again. Runners take off again. Strike 3 looking. And Marino goes down, but a runner scores on a pass ball. Damn you, Avery Connor. I'm already hating bringing you in. Honestly, it's not necessarily your fault. This is not the high leverage situation you should have been brought into. And that just really irritates me that the decision was made. Donovan Rounds will come in to replace Reeve Blackwell. So he finally gets pulled here after 5 clean innings. And a grounder right to the bag at first base for Jack Mars. And he goes down after going 2 for 2 before that. Nick Wilkerson will come up. He's 0 for 2. Nobody on. Donovan Rounds with Tier 2 K Collector. Little Hack will activate here for Nick as he swings through strike 1. Ball outside, and it's even 1 apiece. Strike 2 called on the corner. And here comes K Collector and Little Hack. Takes ball 2. Little Hack gone. Ball 3. Full count now for Nick. Oh, man, his second strikeout of the day. Can't blame him against Reeve Blackwell, but he got fooled on that pitch, and Nick Wilkerson goes 0 for 3 to start his career as a favorite. Not a good start here for us, folks. Odin Thomas hit the home run in his last at-bat. The only run for the favorites so far. With 2 outs, he's our last hope to keep this game alive. 2-1 count for Rounds, trying to close things out. Come on, that's not a strike. 2-2 count. K Collector activates. And Odin Thomas will stay alive, pulling a foul. Fastball swing through, strike 3, ends the game. Holy shit, that was frustrating. Dive Bombers, the champions, come into Colonial Plaza and destroy the favorites. That was an ugly game. We didn't look good on any facet of this game. Our defense wasn't great. Our pitching wasn't great. Our hitting was terrible. 4 runs on 11 hits for the Dive Bombers. 1 run on 5 hits for the favorites. It just, that shouldn't have happened like that, but it is what it is. 2 hits from Jack Mars, 1 hit from Tiger Gray, 1 hit from Cora Bobbert, and then Odin Thomas with his home run solo shot. Hitless were Gonzalez. That's unfortunate to lead things off. Nick Wilkerson struck out twice. Elias Sesame 0 for 2 with a strikeout. As an ace exterminator, you expect more. And then Fernando Branch and Sullivan Reddy are both 0 for 2 with a strikeout apiece. On the other side, Messiah Marino was with a 2-hit day. Lax McWally is with a 2-hit day. Real with a 2-hit day. 2-run homer for Max Panther. And we had an RBI from Marino. We had another run score on a pass ball. It was really frustrating. That's all we're going to talk about there. Asher gets the loss in his first loss in season 1. He did not pitch great. He didn't pitch terrible, but not as good as we expected from our ace. He goes 4 innings, giving up 6 hits, no walks, 2 earned runs, both on the home run by Max Panther. He struck out 5. Connor came in. You know, I just don't think that was the right call. It was a big mistake to bring in Avery Connor. Again, why don't you bring in Cairo Cohen? He's our ace in the bullpen for a reason. 2 innings for Connor, giving up 5 hits, 1 walk, and 1 earned run, 2 strikeouts. There's also another earned run, which was on the pass ball, or an unearned run, which was the pass ball. That made it 4 runs total. On the other side, Reeve, yeah, he's lethal. He gets the win. 5 innings, 5 hits, 1 earned run. It was a home run to Odin Thomas, 6 strikeouts. Donovan Rounds going 1 inning. He gets the save, getting 2 strikeouts. You compare the difference between Reeve Blackwell and Asher Garcia in 1 less inning. Yeah, we give up 1 more earned run, but I mean, a runner reached base. It could have easily happened for us before Odin Thomas hit that home run. 1 less strikeout in an extra inning. So it's not terrible, but man, that's frustrating. Whatever. Max, then Reeve, then Odin Thomas are your top 3, and we lose the home opener. We lose the first game of season 6. I had high hopes for this favorites team, and it's already starting to feel pretty rough. We'll skip ahead. Skimmers get a win along with the Dive Bombers, and they're tied for the division lead right away. Our next game is against the Burglars. Burglars lost their first game. We'll have newcomer Victor Simmons going up against Glass Hartman. What happened since that game ended? Eliana Chambers lost 5 arms, so not to say we are missing anything there. It wasn't going to matter, but she's already starting to regress, it looks like. Colton Blackburn earns a cut fastball, so that's some nice development. Asher Garcia with a chance to lose elite changeup. So I don't know why all of our development opportunities are players losing their skills, but whatever, or their traits, but whatever. Cora Bobbert gets 1 more fielding, and Tiger Gray with some development options. So again, no to Colton, no to Cairo, no to RJ, no to Eternity, no to Tiger. I'm not going to spend $247,000 on 1 contact. And then no to Asher losing his elite changeup. So that's frustrating. No development for us. I don't think we have a good option in the bullpen here for Avery Connor. I'm not trying to be harsh here, but I am really frustrated that happened, and I don't know if this was all on him, but I don't know how much we can afford with that, you know? We can't bring in Fernando Walmate. No. We could bring in Waldo Ho, would still have an elite 4-seam fastball, but would have a slider and a changeup. We would save some money there. It's scholarly for scholarly. Another lefty in the bullpen. He's older. Could still regress. Better accuracy.
Want to grow your investments?
Oh,
TFB.
worst velocity.
You get there.
Excuse me.
Steve Futures Bank.
I don't know.
Financial regulation certification pending.
Can't do para.
Gasconade appears to have run out of gas on Howroyd Highway.
We could do
Things up like
Harper. He's 98 velocity, but I really don't like
you take the Mortimer exit.
having both Wild Thing and 39 accuracy. We could bring in Luis exuberantly, but he's pretty much the same thing as Avery Connor, just younger and better velocity and junk, but worse accuracy significantly. There's a two-seam instead of a cut fastball and a curveball, or a slider instead of a curveball. I don't think this is worth it. 32 accuracy is just too low. I'm going to keep an eye on exuberantly, but I think he's probably going to be going sooner rather than later. He's already well below his price point. I will also keep an eye on Waldo Ho. Frustrating loss, but again, it's a tough team. The Die Bombers are a very dominant team in this Chemlock League, and they remain that way as they beat up on us 4-1 to lose the home opener. That's a stinger, especially seeing like Nick Wilkerson not show up. Our ace exterminators didn't show up. The leader in batting average last year was Tiger Gray, followed by Jonah Gonzalez, and they didn't have good games. So it is what it is. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to try and feel better for the next one, but we'll see Victor Simmons versus Glass Hartman next time out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.